Hey, what's up everyone? My name's Chris Winter and welcome to part 1 of my Canon T7i or 800D tutorial. Now if you guys haven't got a DSLR, definitely make sure to subscribe because I'm actually giving away a Canon 77D or a Nikon D5600 to one lucky subscriber. And guys, if you haven't seen it yet, definitely make sure to check out my brand new list, the best cameras for YouTube. Now if you want to check that out, that link will be in the description box below under this video and you can take a look. But anyway, let's take a look at your Canon T7i. So let's get started by taking a look at some of the basics of getting your brand new Canon T7i up and running. Firstly, in order to give your camera some power, you'll need to install the battery. Sometimes these batteries come pre-charged, but generally it's a good idea to charge them for a few hours before using your camera. It's really easy to insert the battery into your T7i. All you need to do is flip it over, press down this little open button, and the port will spring open. Once it's open, you can place the battery into the camera, making sure that the little connectors on the end here line up with the ones on the inside of your camera. Once you're done, you can close that slot and turn on the camera to see that we've got some power. Next up, if you want to save your photos that you take with your Canon T7i, you'll need an SD card. Now, these are pretty cheap on places like Amazon and eBay, and I'd recommend getting an SD card that's at least 16 gigabytes in size or larger so you don't have to change it or delete too many photos. To put the SD card in your camera, you'll want to press this little opening here and push the SD card in. On some cameras, the SD card will have its own slot, and on others, it'll be shared with the battery compartment. On the T7i, it's got its own slot. Now, if you want to get the SD card out, all you need to do is push it in again, and the SD card will spring out of the camera. Now, one of the great features of a DSLR is the fact that you can actually change the lens. So right now, I'm going to show you how to take it on and also take it off. Unless you've bought your Canon T7i as a body only, it'll normally come with a lens, and this is called a kit lens, like this one right here, the Canon 18 to 55mm. It can seem a little bit daunting putting your lens on your camera for the first time, but you know, once you get the hang of it, it's really quite easy. To do it, simply line up the dots on your body and your lens, and twist. You should feel it click into place, and once that's done, you're good to go. Now, if you want to take the lens off again, as you can imagine, you just press the button down again, twist in the opposite direction, and your lens is off. Just a little tip though, make sure you don't get dust and things on the inside of your camera while the lens is off. So you've got to be a little bit careful with that. Let's now turn the camera to the side and take a look at some of the ports and connections on your Canon T7i. To access them, all you need to do is lift this little rubber cover here and you'll see the ports. Firstly, we've got your port for your intervalometer, which you can use if you want to take time lapses. Then we have a port for an external microphone, and this is a really good thing to have if you want to get some better quality audio for your videos. I'd recommend getting a shotgun mic that you can put on top of your camera to really step up your audio game. And at the top here we have a USB port. This is the same as you'd find on a lot of different mobile phones, and it can be used to connect your Canon T7i to your computer to view and download your photos. And at the very bottom here we have an HDMI slot. Now this is good if you want to connect your Canon T7i up to a TV to view your photos on a larger screen. Now these ports can be a little bit sensitive as well, so make sure you're a little bit careful when you've got your cables in. But other than that, they can be a great way to expand the ability of your camera. So that was just a couple of basics of getting your brand new Canon T7i up and running. Now guys, if you haven't done it yet, definitely make sure to subscribe for more Canon T7i videos, and also for your chance to win a Canon 77D or a Nikon D5600. And also definitely make sure to check out that brand new list that I just made, the best cameras for YouTube. That link is in the description box below under this video, you can take a look. Happy shooting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.